So it's New Year's Eve, the last day of 2021, and I've made my last purchase. Another Harley Benton guitar kit. So if you want to know what it is, stay tuned. Yes, good people, welcome back to the Guitar Manifesto channel. So it's New Year's Eve. I bought this little bad boy. I actually bought this yesterday. Another Harley Benton guitar kit. This time I didn't buy it off Thomann. I was looking through Facebook Marketplace and I see this advertised. These usually retail for £75 plus £8 shipping. I see it advertised, brand new, unbuilt. A guy that lives down the road, his name is Damien, really nice bloke. If you're watching, Damien, thank you very much for the kit. Managed to get them down to 55 quid, so let's have a little look inside and see what we got. So inside the box we've got the user manuals. This is the Harley Benton guitar kit single cut, so basically it's a Les Paul guitar. I've been eyeing these up for quite some time, and yeah, I think in 2022, the new year, I'm going to do a lot of guitar builds, kit builds, make some sort of part caster sort of kind of things, do a lot of modifications. I've got some good plans with this one, so I'll just, what should we start with? Should we start with the neck? I haven't actually really looked at this yet, so it's a new one for me as well. So let me just quickly get the specs up on my phone. So yeah, the kit is £75, and if you live in the UK it's £8 shipping. I've actually got these in stock. I'll put a link in the description below. You can also get some B stocks for 68 quid. They've got a few marks on them. But the neck, I believe, is a yes, a maple neck with a amaranth fingerboard. That looks pretty darn sweet. Not a bad looking headstock. So straight out the box, I'll probably keep that shape headstock maybe. We'll see. But yeah, maple finish. Again, like that Jazzmaster kit, it's got like a satin finish to it. It's like they've put a coating on it, which looks really nice. Some nice grain in there. Binding around the edge of the neck. You got a 42mm nut, and I believe these have got dual action truss rods. The truss rod is tucked away in there. But again, really nice fretwork on this, nice and smooth. Already got the holes pre-cut. Yeah, not bad finish at all. You've also got the trapezoid block inlays, pearloid, which look really smart. And the neck is looking down it, nice and straight, no frets sticking out. So I think we're pretty much good to go with that. So into the body. This one. This is a Rengus body, same as the Jazzmaster we got. So I wonder if it's a different colour to the front and back. So yeah, that's a nice looking body. Got a really good weight to it. I'll put a thing on the screen to show how much it weighs. I think there's some scales to hand. So it looks like it's 3 pieces. Yeah, nicely cut. A little bit of tooling marks there that we could sort out, smooth out a little bit. On the back, all cut away nicely for the electrics. Have one there. Nice finish. Nice and smooth all the way around. Apparently these have got a coating on them, so if you're going to stain these guitars, you're going to have to sand some of that coating off. I don't know if it's more of a protective coating as opposed to like a wood grain filler, but yeah, actually looks good. Got the binding all the way around the edge. So I thought I'd move the camera back a little bit just to try and fit this neck. She's a tight fit. Oh yeah, that's a good fit. No problem with that at all. There's a bit of a darker shade there at the bottom, but that should be alright. But you can see the sheen to it where there's like a coating on it. So if you're going to paint one of these guitars, you literally just need to smooth it off a little bit, primer, paint, and then clear coat on the top, you're good to go. But that looks pretty darn good. Impressive. Yeah. Happy with that. Really nice weight. Really nice weight to it. So that's the neck and the body. These are 24.75 inch scale. So the standard Les Paul scale. And the last box, we've got all the hardware. So if you've never put a kit guitar together before, these Harley Bentons, they all come with manuals and it gives you a step-by-step guide how to put it all together. So yeah, tells you what you get with a kit, how to put the tuners on, basically start to finish, guides you through the whole process. Now these are all plug and play, so you've got the wiring loom, it's got the little tiny pots, and it's all literally, like I say, plug and play, no soldering required. Got your freeway toggle switch. These feel pretty good. Made in Korea. The Jazzmaster one I got, that also feels exactly the same, nice and solid. The pots, you know, they're tiny. You can always upgrade these later down the line, and the output jack, but it's all there. Got the little neck plate with the little angle on it. Get a guitar jack lead, truss rod, spanners, all the screws. You've got the bushings for the Tunematic bridge, the output jack plate. Got the little bracket there for the pick guard. Comes with a set of strings. These are 9 gauge, which personally I don't use on a 24.75 inch scale. I normally use 10, so I won't even bother using them. I'll put some Diodarios on. Got the tuners, generic Chinese ones. People say these are rubbish. Personally, I don't have a problem with them as long as you stretch your strings out, but if they're no good, I've got plenty of tuners knocking around I can change them with. So all the hardware is aged white, but just even looking at that, that's near enough see-through, that little cover there. But you know, good enough for now. I probably won't put the pick guard on this. I prefer Les Pauls without them. Got the tone and volume control knobs in gold. But I've got something else in mind for this, so I'll come back to that. Washer that goes around the freeway selector switch. Got a black truss rod cover. Where is the Tunematic bridge? So you've got the Tunematic bridge with the bushings, same as the one that's in the Jazzmaster kit. Got the stop tail piece. And we've got the pickups, which are 2 humbucking pickups. Again, these plug and play in. So you've got a little connector on there. Again, cream hardware, and these marked. Don't say what position they go in. That's pretty easy to work out. I'll show us the neck one. Yeah, we'll see how good these are, but I've got something else in mind, so we can come back to them. Right, so yeah, that's the kit. Quite impressed with that actually. So if you're regulars to the channel, a little while ago you remember I had a Les Paul that I turned into like a Steve Jones inspired signature model. I've actually still got all the wiring out of that. I've got the wiring loom, I've got the three-way selector switch, and I've got the big size pots. There is another one somewhere. I think it's in my toolbox, but I've got the full wiring kit, so we could use them pots, upgrade them. They're the full size ones. It's got an Epiphone embossed. Output jack, and this was a decent toggle switch, but it's got the gold hardware on it. I don't mind mixing and matching. And also I had another Les Paul which I took apart because there was an issue with the guitar. I can't remember what, but it's got zebra pickups. I think it was a Les Paul LT, but these are pretty decent pickups. So we'll stick these on a little later down the line. I'll build the guitar, see how the stock pickups sound, and all the wiring. No doubt they probably won't be as good as these, so this is something that we'll should be putting in at a later date. These have also got the 4 cables coming out, so you can do split coiling and things like that. Actually, do the stock ones? The stock ones would just be 2 cables, yeah. So you can't do split coiling on the stock kit. And also it's got the cool looking volume and tone control knobs. And I've also got a silver 3-way switch there, so we've got a choice of switches, so we've got plenty of parts to work with. And in terms of finishes, on this one and the Jazzmaster, I've decided I'm going to use stains instead of paint. Purely because I did say in one of my earlier videos that not everybody has access to a place where they can spray guitars because of fumes and mess and stuff. You know, people live in flats and apartments, so I'm going to keep it nice and simple. We're going to use stains. I've got some True Oil, but I've been looking at Crimson Guitars YouTube channel for quite a few years now. I was looking on their website earlier and I've actually made some purchases. I'm going to be using some of their oils, which is apparently a bit better than this stuff, so I'll just show you what I've got in mind. Okay, so on Crimson's Guitars website, this is actually what I've purchased. So for the Les Paul, I'm going to go with this Vibrant Stunning Stains Aquamarine colour. I think this actually looks really cool. This is £5.49. There's a little demo of it. I'm going to go with that on the front of the body. And then on the back of it, I'll just show you the other colours they do. They do some really cool colours. So that's blood orange. You've got this lime green. I was close to choosing that, but I prefer the aquamarine. You've got a mango. You've got this mulberry. Oxblood. Really cool colours, and only £5.45 plus shipping. What else do we get? So on the back of the Les Paul, I'm going to go with this cherry red stain. I think that'll look nice, a nice deep colour. And then for the Jazzmaster, I'm going to go with this lavender purple colour. I think that'll look pretty darn sweet, but they do some really cool colours. These are like their pastel colours, like the Fender Custom Shop sort of thing. Peach, salmon, that's like, I suppose, burgundy mist, sky blue. But yeah, some really cool colours. So what I'm going to need to do is sand the bodies down on both guitars. I will start with the Jazzmaster one first. Get rid of the sealer that's on there. Then you put the stain on, do a few coats of that, a little bit of sanding in between here and there, and then we'll go with the penetrating oil. So you put this on with a cloth or a bit of tissue. You sort of rub it in, let it soak in, wipe it off. You can sand it in between coats if you like, similar to what you do with True Oil. Keep adding coats, so you can have like a matte finish with a couple of coats, or if you really want to get a glossy finish, you can keep adding and adding and adding. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool stuff. So you start off with the penetrating oil, and then you go on to the high build finish oil, which gives it a really good shine. But if you're not aware of Crimson Guitars, check out their YouTube channel, and they show you how to use all this stuff and all the builds that they've done. It's a great place. It's based in England, so yeah, nice, and got to keep it local, I suppose, and it's just easier than painting. It's less mess because you ain't having to get spray everywhere in between coats, making sure you don't get dust everywhere. It's just a simpler way, and you get a really cool finish, and I really do like the natural wood sort of finish on a guitar. But yeah, check out Crimson Guitars YouTube channel. It's really cool. So yeah, that's probably about it for the project. So a lot to do. I think the next thing I'll do, obviously in 2022, is start on the Jazzmaster kit. I'll cut the headstock, I'll put it all into one video, do the whole build, stain it all. This lot should be here in the next few days anyway, so we're pretty much good to go. I think I've got everything ready that I need. But yeah, let me know what you think to it in the comment section below. For the people who did want me to paint the guitars, sorry about this one, but I've done it in the past, and I think this is just a good way forward. So 2022, I'm going to get bang on the channel. We're going to do plenty of builds, plenty of modding. So I'm probably going to do less of the reviewing stuff. But yeah, you know, messing around with guitars, wiring stuff, all that kind of thing. All the good stuff, upgrading pickups. I've still got the original Robster strap. I've still got the neck to that, so maybe we could do something with that in the future. You know, or maybe use this to test some of these stains on and see how good the true oil is versus the Crimson Guitars finishing oils, that kind of thing. So yeah, plenty to look forward to. So yeah, it's been a good year. Done quite a few videos this year. The last few months I've slacked a bit because, you know, supposed to be moving house, but got that coming in the new year as well. So things like this little kit guitar I can do anywhere, you know. So we've got a lot to do in 2022. So it's been a good year. Thanks for sticking by the channel. We're nearly at 20,000 subscribers as of today. Just before I come on was at 19,600. So only 400 more to go for 20,000. So yeah, wish you all a happy new year. Wish you all good health. Best of luck. Hopefully we'll hear a little bit less about this COVID, but can't see that going anytime soon. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all the latest projects and builds and yeah, all sorts. So yeah, it's been going to be a good year ahead. Also, check me out on Instagram, the Guitar Manifesto, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Guitar Manifesto.